Hey guys, this is your boy again, Abby Smalls. Welcome to Abby Talk Sports. You already know what time it is, right? Yep, this is your boy Abby Smalls, aka Mr. Smalls. And you already know today is the big match. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I am so excited about the new season. Some blockbusters already. Did you see that Richarlison goal? That overhead kick was mad, man. Looks like Tottenham are starting the way they always want to start, but we know where they end anyway. That's not a big deal. Man City, amazing game yesterday. Liverpool, you can say they were lucky, but I mean they had better quality anyway. It's match day one, almost done. Sunday, a few games. There's the London Derby today, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Then there's the big one, right? The Arsenal, Manchester United. Why would they even make that game the first game of the season? Like, it's not making sense. I'm sorry. Like, that should be like a title decider or something. Like, used to be a title decider back in the days, right? But now, Arsenal finishing second 3 consecutive seasons. United finishing 15th, which was really bad. I think that team was better than 15th though. But I mean, whatever you say, Amorim trying to do something. They brought in 3, very good players already. Mbeumo is there, Kona is there, Sesko, which was rumored was coming to Arsenal, is there as well. And Arsenal, we already have our 6 signings: Zubimendi, Norgard, Mosquera, Noni Madueke, the controversial one who I think will do well. Who else? Kepa and Gyökeres. So today's the big game, right? Let's think. For me, I would say before the preseason, I was so confident Arsenal was going to do well this season. I still think we'll do well. We didn't have a good preseason, not a big deal. I think Arsenal fans are just going overboard about, we didn't do well. I mean, preseason is to gain fitness, try different, strategies, see how it goes, stuff like that. So it's not a big deal. I think the last game we played was the main one you can say, hey, that was a game, right? The Atletico one, right? Bilbao one is the one that you can say, hey, we used our first 11 and, you can see how we smashed them. So I don't think it's a big deal. Gyökeres scored as well, which is good. But today is a big day, right? It's not about preseason now. The season has started now. Game week 1. Let's see how it goes, right? So, for me, the starting 11 would be, let's see, Raya, keeper, obviously. It's been awesome. 2 seasons back to back. Golden Gloves. It's been good. So I don't have any doubts with that. Right back is where we have that little Ben White or Timber. I think Timber is better defensively. It doesn't bump forward as much as Ben White, but I think for this game, playing away, I think I'll play Timber. He's gained his fitness, done his surgery, he's back again. Ben White is fantastic, amazing, right? But I think I'll start Timber in this game. Center back pairing, we already know Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. I think they've been the best in the last 2-3 seasons. I keep them there. Left back a bit controversial. I know if I say I'm taking out Miles Lewis Kelly, everyone will be like, oh, he's been very good. I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm just saying that he used to be a midfielder, right? Then started playing the left back. Sometimes I think he gets caught up too much. Sometimes I think he just does too much. I mean, last season was his breakout season. He's still trying to gain that experience. I like him, see those Madrid games, it was awesome, right? But to be honest, Calafiori brings a different dimension to that team. He's not as good defensively as Miles Lewis Kelly sometimes, but Calafiori just knows how to bump forward, jump in the midfield. He's skillful as well. For this game, I don't know. I think I'll start Calafiori as a left back. Midfield pairing, I'll go Rice and Zubimendi. I think the game we saw them play together was awesome. I think the two of them will do well in that play. So double pivot, then you can have one go forward, one come back. So I'll keep it that way. You already know. My keeper, Odegaard, stays in number 10, Then to the right, to the left, I would have Saka to the right, obviously, Starboy, Bukayo. To the left, there's still the controversy. Do you start Martinelli, Trossard is back, or do you start Madueke? I think Madueke combined well with Gyökeres. I think his direct play helps us. It's not just running. Martinelli's issue is he runs, he doesn't beat the player, he's looking down, doesn't pass the ball on time. Madueke is better in that place, but then do we need Martinelli to do some defensive work? I understand the idea that we want to attack, right? But you still need somebody to track people down, right? Mbeumo is going to be dangerous. So can Madueke do that job? Can he track back? Hopefully. Up front, I would go with Gyökeres, but I think Arteta might go with Havertz. The only reason why I wouldn't go with Havertz would be like, because he had a surgery, he was just recovering. He's been playing since the back end of last season, but I think the only reason you won't see Havertz would be maybe, he's just, and he had an injury like, the last preseason game, the previous one, he had an injury, right? And he played in the last one, scored I think that was the best goal of that game, right? But I just think Arteta might think Havertz already knows the league, he knows, the intensity, especially going to Old Trafford, right? Also, Arsenal, we've not been doing well at Old Trafford. Even in our best seasons, we still get a draw there. We don't beat them, right? How about Gyökeres that doesn't, he doesn't have that fear factor inside. He doesn't even care where it is, right? He's coming to the league. He's new. He can just go out and do his thing, rather than a player that just thinks, Old Trafford, we got to be careful and stuff like that. But whatever it is, I'll start Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres deserves to start that game. He's the new number 9. I think he can even combine with Havertz in some games, so that is my starting 11 for the game. I hope Arsenal wins. United are not going to be joking as well. They have a decent team. I look at them playing. I don't know if the keeper is back. I don't know, but Onana, I don't know if he's back. But I know that having Dogu and is it Aman, right? Having Aman on the other wing, having Delete, maybe Aiden Evans stats, maybe Euro stats. The midfield is where I think we can find some joy, because I think playing Casemiro and Bruno there might be a bit difficult, because Casemiro holds, Bruno goes forward. Can Casemiro really hold, those players we have? I don't know. But then you're going to see Mbeumo talking to midfield. You're going to see Kruna especially talking to midfield, and probably Benjamin Sesko up front, right? Sesko might not start. I don't know. Is he had a lot of training? He's been, they just signed like last week or something, right? But whatever the case is, I just hope Arsenal wins this game. It would be a big relief if we start the season with a win. I don't care 1-0, 2-1, I don't care if we end of week 1 we are in 6th but 3 points, right? United is not going to be an easy game. I know everybody says, it might be easy. It's not going to be easy. And I've seen United fans that end of the season we're calling for the head of Amorim. We're saying, we're done. All of a sudden, you're seeing United fans now coming to say, we're going to win this game. The way they're saying, we're going to win, we're going to beat Arsenal. It's Old Trafford. They never do well here. And I see people like Flex, KG, saying with their full chest that they might win the game. But let's see how it goes, though. So we'll see the game and we'll see how it goes. I think it's 11:30 Eastern time here. So we'll be there. We'll watch the game. I'll watch the game and see how it goes. Hopefully, Arsenal wins. Hope the Arsenal. And happy birthday to the legendary Thierry Henry. That's why I'm wearing this jersey today. Remember this O2 jersey? It was legendary to Thierry Henry. That was when it was a long sleeve though, and that was where he had those very good games, Champions League finals and stuff like that. So I'm wearing this because of Thierry Henry. Okay, all right, guys, take care. We'll see you after the game and talk about how the game goes. Thank you.